Hi, Chaz at Inspirit Athletica Lifestyle Coaching and Personal Training based in Toronto. And today my topic is helping people look at stuff like time management and how to manage your priorities. And with being in the fitness business, you hear this kind of very frequently, is comments like, I don't have time to do this. And sometimes that may be true, but generally that 24 hours in a day is what everyone has, and that's a great leveler. And some people manage to fit their exercise in and some people don't. So there's obviously various issues that go along there. But in kind of terms of time management, it's like you have to kind of maybe look at what you consider to be your priorities, and you're going to always get conflicting priorities. This task or job looks more exciting than this task or job. Do I go shopping after work tonight, or do I take my kid to baseball or soccer, football, whatever? And you get these conflicts throughout the day, and it's hard sometimes how to manage them. And quite often the day can run away from you if you don't have a sort of system in place. And you could have multiple levels of system where you could have, I don't know, a day calendar on your phone and block off times for specific tasks, or you can do it on your computer, or you can do it manually by hand, and you can work out what's the most important things I need to do today, and do those big rock things first and put those rocks into your jar, and then fill up the rest of the jar with sand. So if you're going to do a to-do list for your tasks over the day, put only one or two or three things on your to-do list, not hundreds. If you've got a to-do list and the same things keep cropping up on the to-do list, they're probably not that important. But if you stick to just three things, you can quite often achieve those three things. In terms of sort of more micromanagement of your time, you can maybe do an analysis across a period of time by just recording manually every half hour what you're doing on that half hour, to see if your time is sucking there, or you're losing time down a drain, because it's quite easy to pour time down a drain and lose like big chunks of the day to distractions. And who doesn't like a good distraction now and again? But you can therefore though look at your productivity and see what times of the day maybe that you're more productive, and schedule big chunks of stuff into those time slots. If you're always tired in the evenings, maybe it's not a good time to schedule workouts. If you're always tired in the mornings, you may want to look how you manage your time and then the night before. So time management can be a big deal for a lot of people, because what happens is then if you're not managing your time, the jobs can pile up, and that can look like you're getting overwhelmed with one task on top of another task, and it's really hard to then kind of work out from within that scenario what is a more important task than the other. But if you plan out maybe your task over the period of a week, and put in the big blocks, I'm working at this time 9 till 5, I'm doing football practice Wednesday at 6. If I work out my big blocks, I can build around that. And quite often, if you ask people though, what is their most important priorities, what's their values, and when people come to see us for fitness, quite often they'll kind of in a way tell you what you want to hear. But the first thing they'll tell you is like they want to work on their health, that's a priority for them, and then maybe their family, and then their work. But then reality kicks in, and 3 weeks down the line, you find that in reality that we still haven't made the changes that are going to help prioritize health or family. What we've done though is still we're still working on priorities, but they're not the ones that you initially brought to the table in the conversation. The priorities may just be more along the lines of like my work, my self-indulgent pleasure, my visit to the pub, or whatever it may be. And you can get lost in there. And then what you try to do is like, okay, so if my priority is my health, I'm going to try and cram that in somewhere, but because I'm not going to move my actual priority in what I'm spending my time doing is work, but my real priority that I'm telling other people is my health. So what I'm going to try and do is cram my health in at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, or whatever people try to do. So they sort of, instead of stepping back and planning out a little bit more effectively, they don't want to really move their current behaviours, and they don't want to move those to allow for something else. So they want to make health a priority, and that kind of isn't necessarily a priority, it's kind of an add-on. So just be careful when you're scheduling stuff out what really is a value priority to you, and work with that. So if you like the stuff that we chat about, you can follow us by subscribing to this channel. If you want to contact us, in the box below you can see our email addresses, and you can contact us like that. So that's Chaz@Inspira Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and feel free to get in touch if you need some help with your time management. All right, thanks for watching. Ciao.